Thursday.
This is our Weather Wild moment of the day. Heather, thank you so much for sending this up in Alpharetta. Beautiful shot right there off the lake, and you can see where we have a few clouds overhead. Those clouds got out of the way as we headed toward the afternoon. So a beautiful day yesterday, and a mild one as well. Temperatures well into the 60s during the afternoon. It was very, very nice, but say goodbye to that, okay? Happy Thanksgiving to you folks. Cold air has moved in. We talked about it coming in, especially through the overnight. So starting off this morning, cold to say the least, right? Yeah, you'll feel it as soon as you walk outside if you don't really bundle up. You also see a few clouds moving in over toward Rome, up toward Ellijay. No precipitation coming out of these clouds. We're watching a disturbance that's going to pass through or at least to the north of us, and dropping these clouds or bringing these clouds. They'll move in and then they'll move out by noon today. I think a lot of that will be out of the way. We'll have nothing but sunshine for the rest of the day. Temperatures are a good 21, 20, 19 degrees lower than where they were this time yesterday. And so, yeah, you'll feel that cold air. Temperatures in the 30s. You got a couple 40s sprinkled in here, right at 40 degrees in Atlanta and down toward Peachtree City. I think you will dip into the 30s before we begin to rise back up. You're looking at 41 degrees over toward Rome. Now, you got to factor in the winds with this, because we're going to see those winds up to about 14, 15 miles per hour. Right now, for example, in Atlanta, we have a 14 mile per hour wind. When you factor that in, it feels like the freezing mark out there. So we had a temperature at 40, but it feels like 32. And so you definitely need to bundle up, folks. That wind will be with us through the afternoon before it begins to die down a little bit later on tonight. But checking over toward the Memphis area right now, just to see if any reports of any of this rain or even snow reaching the ground here in northern parts of Mississippi. Haven't seen anything. No reports. It's dry at the surface, so a lot of this is evaporating before it reaches the ground. So even if it rotates down toward us, it won't be affecting us at all. Again, you see the clouds in place, but those clouds will break up and we'll get the sunshine in. So yeah, we're not looking at any precipitation coming our way. We're going to stay dry at least through the first half of the weekend before more wet weather comes back to us, just in time for folks to come home from grandma's house. So on Sunday, that's when the next chance for rain comes our way. That front that brought the cold air is now well down to the south of us. And so you see that northerly flow over us right now. Those winds again up to about 15 miles per hour. The mild air retreating down into Florida, the cold air in place, and will stay that way for tomorrow as well. In fact, I think tomorrow's high will be a little bit colder than even today. Certainly will start off colder in the morning. I think our temperatures will be down below the freezing mark. We'll see that cold air begin to retreat back to the north gradually. So on Saturday, still a cold day for us, or at least below the average. That mild air trying to make its way back toward us as we head into next week, ahead of a system that's going to try to bring in some rain. At least while the cold air is in place, we don't have to worry about any precipitation around here. Friday, Saturday dry, and then by Sunday we'll introduce a 40% chance for some rain to move in, down to a 30% chance by Monday. I think Tuesday the best chance for the rain. A couple thunderstorms could be around as well as a front passes through. Here it is, our forecast strike model. You can follow along with me with the time right there above my head. You can see we have the sunshine around. Going to hold on to it for Friday. Saturday we'll bring in a few extra clouds. We'll stay dry, and then on Sunday there's that rain chance. 53 degrees will be the high temperature. We'll stay in the low 50s through the rain on Tuesday and into Wednesday with the sunshine.